JP, wow.
Let's try that one more time, just in case you got cut off.
JP, wow.
All right, we are here, and we're. Hello. He's watching us vlog. Okay. Anyways, yes. No, let's just record it like this.
All right, yeah.
Oh. Wait, how's it going, Dragons? This is the legend.
I'm gonna have sex with your mom.
I'm cutting that out. You want me to cut that out? You can show them the cactus. Wait, why does it have a sticker on it?
What?
And it's upside down.
Oh no.
Los Angeles.
Los
Yeah.
Angeles. Damn.
Okay, anyways, we're at Locals again, and there's some gummy bears on the floor right there.
It probably has marijuana in it.
Probably. But alright, so we're here at Locals. I have an Among Us shirt on. Did you guys realize I had an Among Us shirt on?
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting.
Yes, take it off. Alright, yeah, so Locals, dueling at Galaxy Eyes Virtual World, right?
Yep.
Again, I'm on Cyber Dragons again. So yeah. Watch your variant. No, just like turn it over. Alright, here's his OTS pack.
I would say just like
I got a Penguin Soldier also. Okay, what's the next one?
Did he get Franklin?
He got
Resonance.
He got a box of Burst of Destiny over here, so we're gonna
If I can not struggle.
Yeah, he actually got one. Alright.
Alright, so I'll open. I forgot how to open these.
Yeah, just right there.
Holy crap.
And then you do this thing, yep.
Do the fancy
You got it.
First one.
If you get Phoenix and Forcer, I'm going to harass you for it, by the way.
I was assuming so.
Alright, Suit Ship. Sus Ship. Brandon in High Spirits. That's a super. And then
That's
some
over.
commons. Beach Trooper. Alright, Penguin card. Konami is really pushing penguins. Okay, then a random cat.
Random cat, dude. Alright, cool. Let's put the supers in a different
Yes.
spot. So this is supers, right? Cool.
Yeah, everyone only cares about the hollows, so just like skip straight to the hollows on each of these.
Alright, but honestly, I'll get the stun cannon ship.
If you get Phoenix and Forcer, I'll trade you Misprint, Cyber, and Dragon for it.
Alright, Taya.
A sword, so okay.
Oh, Cupid pitch. That's something.
Cupid's nice.
Cupid's a nice little card.
Yeah, it's good common.
Good common. Sunvine.
Okay, interesting. That's the random anime deck from Reigns.
Wait, which one?
It's one, I think the name is Spectre.
Oh, yeah, Spectre.
Alright, we'll get speed through this pack and then we'll do the rest later. Penguin Brave.
Magic
Alright.
Spear. C4 rank 4.
Yes. Burst of Destiny. Alright, so those are the two. Yeah, that's like Rytron. Rytron, you're Sarkic. I don't know why.
Oh, Ursatic. Branded in red.
Alright, still only super
Still
rare.
supers, yeah, that's it. We haven't gotten any ultras. That's what I'm like waiting for. Super?
Another super.
Cupid?
This is where Phoenix Enforcer is in, and I want it, but I don't want to buy it because it's expensive.
How much is it?
Yo!
I think it's like close to $100.
How much
Check out the
much is the
ultra.
box?
Check out
I
the
think
ultra.
Here it's $80.
No, let's
The
sleeve
box?
that.
80 bucks?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Hold up, we sleeving now. We are sleeving an ultra.
Oh, and that's
Jeez.
nice sword.
That's a
I
nice.
bonked your
That's
head,
a nice
I'm sorry.
pickup, dude. That's a nice one.
Oh yeah, since we're here, we can also talk about what happened to our locals. So I went up against Live Twin.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and game one, I inferred like their starting play, so that he had to just like set two and pass from there. And I was able to, I had a few cards and he had a few disruptions. I was able to play through his disruptions and I ended up just like, summoning Dragoon. And then, Dragoon wins the game.
Dragoon wins everything.
Yeah, Dragoon wins everything. So then game two, he makes me go first. I set up like a nice little board Infinity Dragoon. And then he Dark Rulers me. I still have Cosmic and Imperm. I use those. Disrupts him a little bit, but eventually just able to take the game two from me. And then game three, I knew he was expecting me to choose to go second, so I signed in for going first, and I pulled a bait and switch, and I went first. And I drew it. I drew Summon Limit.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I drew it. So then I just used that on him. And, you know, Live Twins, you know, they like to special summon. So then I just used it and he just passed and then I just OTK'd.
Damn. Nice.
Yep. And then you went up against the OTK version of Cyber Dragons, right? With Cyber Darts.
I saw
couldn't
this.
tell.
You don't see anything else?
And then of course you
Yo,
won
wait.
2-0.
Beat Trooper Hercules.
Beat Trooper. Yes.
Yeah. You thought. Come on.
So, man.
Alright. No secrets yet.
No secrets. Hey. If it's Blue Wonderies, we'll be happy. It's a duck.
I'll still go. I'm done with this. Will I buy anything?
Man-eater bug.
Man-eater bug. Man-eater bug.
It's amazing. Played in Go format.
Sure. Yo, that's tough.
Is that one of the bad ones?
Yeah, it's like one of the ones that aren't worth $1. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's tough.
That's sad.
No.
Yeah, you pulled Phoenix
Phoenix,
Enforcer.
yeah, it's synchro.
Hey, I don't think you remember me, but about like 2 years ago, I came into the shop and you were here. I was looking for a duel and I dueled you.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, you came with your parents, right?
Yes, I did.
I remember.
I bricked so.
Go! Let's go!
Oh my god! He actually pulled it. He actually pulled it.
You will pull like something good.
Yo! Oh my god.
That's why I asked if you had pulled the Phoenix Enforcer. Because I seen that card.
Alright. Oh my god. Look at all this.
Oh my god.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's really good.
Now I'm harassing him for it because I want it. Alright, so we haven't really given too much report on our locals matchups, so I think I don't think we even talked about it after round 1. Anyways, we have maximum gold now. We're gonna pull Axis Code Talker. So he has one, and I have one. Yeah, so you.
I'm ripping the open one.
Man is going first. Access code first pack, eh?
Imagine. Simply imagine. Alright, Micro Conductor?
Alright, nice. That looks cool.
Chimera.
Okay, alright.
Oh, you got Ryano, dude.
Calamity, Babysaurus, Kargamucha Knight, and then Aria the Gentle. That's code. Prank Kids.
Oh, Dolgo's nice, I think.
Oh,
Break Sword's nice. Do you have one?
I already have one.
Yeah.
Lampsies.
We can make a Prank Kids deck for Raj.
Prank kids.
Did I get a place? I think I got a place, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a place.
Numeron.
Gate.
Omega,
Play Eldritch.
Tanky. Torrential.
Torrential's nice. I might place Trap Cyber Dragons and I might ask for Torrential from you now.
Alright. Alright, last pack. Driver, that's an upgrade.
Yes.
Black Rose.
Oh.
Looks nice.
Oh, I think I have this one. Numeron.
Yes. Rose. Alright.
What you guys do?
Alright.
His is alright.
Access code, I feel like this is the first pack. I feel like
Oh!
Invocation.
I think that's pretty nice.
Keep going.
Alright. 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 Next pack. Another driver. Trishula. That looks nice.
Trishula does look insanely good.
Raigeki.
Raigeki.
Looks cool. Box thing.
Rocket Red.
Yes. Outlier. I want to play Outlier.
Oh, Ghost Mourner.
Ghost Mourner is pretty cool, I think.
That's back good.
I'm probably not gonna play it, but it's gonna have Black Dragon, Aggron, Red Eyes, Darkest Snow Dragon.
That's still a nice friend.
Yeah, it looks.
That looks insanely cool.
Oh, it's a Link 2.
Oh.
I think that's
Oh,
Arena.
that's a 20.
Nice.
I got you.
Oh. Are you opening something? Just
Raj, don't stroke on the pack of cards.
Okay, bro.
Alright.
Alright, Altergeist. Another
Melody.
Altergeist. Fossil Dig. Hey, Bigfoot, we take those. We take those. Oh, extravagance. Okay. Alright, we take those. What are they? Water Charmer.
You can build a water charmers.
Did I get a water charmer?
Not sure, man. I got a few. I got a Rio.
I did get water charmer. We all got it.
Yeah, I think we all
Oh,
get
I
it.
also got Nita.
Alright. White Dragon.
I got the Earth one.
X-Toad. Scrap Moon.
There it is. Oh, it's a spell?
Moonstone. Alright.
Oh,
Oh, Red Eyes. Oh,
Red
nice.
Eyes, Black Dragon.
Nice.
I think that's pretty cool.
That one's like a cool art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for that one.
Great. Good attack, Majesty's Fiend. Trinket. I've never seen this monster, but I like it already. I
It's,
like
it's a real in it. Map are cool. I have Sigma.
Oh, alright, Lincoln. Trinket. Oh, it's under the spell. Oh, Book of Moon.
Book of Moon.
I'll take Book of Moon, dude.
Yeah, one left.
Trinket, and yeah. Alright, plus that. Access code, here we come.
I think I'm mine.
Oh, Lost World.
Lost World?
Forever. Oh, it's a link too.
Oh, we got a Fred Plant.
I'll take
nice.
it.
Yo.
Okay. Alright.
He pulled a Fred Plant already. He doesn't. I don't think I need one.
Dyson Sphere. Oh, it's a trap. Oh, it's not.
Tarantula.
I'll take it. And,
Hey.
Hey, I'll take the Anaconda, dude.
All right, it's dark outside now because locals have ended, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of pack openings. We saw his Phoenix Enforcer, which I'm still harassing him about.
You're not gonna get it.
I'm going to get it.
No, you're not.
I'm either going to get it from you or for Christmas. Maybe not even Christmas. I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna buy it. For your mom.
Maybe. Oh, my mom's calling me.
Another vlog.
A
Oh
selfie
my
mode
God.
activated.
Yeah.
This is the only time I use selfie mode. I'm not.
Hell.
Okay, so pretty much I topped. I don't know the exact place. I
think you got
I think seventh.
Six or
Sixth or seventh.
Six, because it's an even number. We had an even number play.
Yeah, but it goes top 8.
Oh,
So I think it was 7th because there's.
yeah, the
seventh- seventh or
someone was
sixth.
after you, and that was it.
Yeah.
I think I got 9.
I don't know what I got.
Yeah, I went 3-1. First match was against Live Twins. I won 2-1. Second match was against Dragon Link. I lost 1-2. A third match I went against Sword Soul. I won 2-1. And then fourth match I went up against him.
Yeah.
You, Virtual World, and I won 2-0.
Lancer was nasty.
I drew machine duplication with targets both times.
Yeah,
I really meant it when I said, would you like to scoop now or later?
I mean, I had hand chips. I didn't expect to. Sweet.
First match I lost to Dragon Link. Second match was with him. We drew.
Some weird.
We drew.
How did you go into time? Like, what happened?
Okay,
so like
basically-
the first game we spent like a ton of time. The second game we spent a ton of time. Third game
It
we
was
tried.
mainly him.
Yeah, it was
I
mainly
built
me.
up a good board. I didn't let him make a rank 8, but then he made a rank 8 that had 12,000 attack. Then he beat over a 2,000 attack monster.
3,600.
3,600?
3,600.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
10,000, 3,600.
Yeah.
Math.
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 You know your math, dude.
Hey man, I was the one who calculated it.
You spent that long calculating?
No, it was only a minute. I was
Only-
only a
no,
minute.
only a minute?
We spent a good 2 minutes discussing on how much attack flying
And then
photon
it didn't really matter because you still got it. And then we made it to game 2. I won that because I had a game the next turn.
Yeah.
And then we went into time.
Yeah.
We didn't have plays after that too. So.
Yeah. Well, still time.
Still fast.
Still time.
Alright, I'll talk about my match with you.
Okay.
So pretty much, I started, I won the die roll. I decided to go second because Cyber Dragons, Cyber Dragons. And pretty much, I drew my hand, started, first card, Machine Duplication. Second card, Cyber Emergency. Third card, Dark Ruler No More. Fourth card, Cyber Dragon Hurts. Fifth card, I think it was Cyber Repair Plant, if I remember correctly. And then he did his board. I didn't hand trap you, right? Oh no, you just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, you passed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You just
my
passed
hand
on
was
it.
double
Double Gamma, double Imperm, plus Brick.
plus Onion.
Yes, yeah. So then I drew for turn. I was Ash Blossom, which isn't a good top deck, but it actually ended up being because I used normal summon core, declared effect, he choose Gamma. Well, actually first I had to use Cyber Emergency, and then I used core, and then you use Gamma. And then I used Ash, letting my core resolve, and then I Machine Duplication, and I just spiraled that into huge war.
Resolving core.
Yes. And then game 2, I sided in Lancia.
Wow. Alright.
Lancia. Fair card, by the way.
I mean, it is a fair card.
It is a fair card, actually. Lancia. I drew it along with Hertz, along with Repair Plants, I think. And then a Cyber Dragon.
Basically opened up a bunch of the extenders.
Yeah, I pretty much, yes. I think it was actually Galaxy Soldier, not Repair Plants.
No, you opened double Galaxy Soldier.
No, I
Second
opened,
game,
I opened one Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier Searches Soldier. So then I used that. I did the Infinity Dragoon Pass thing, and then I let him go, and then he used the random spell. I forgot its name. What is it called?
A random spell.
The one that puts Chuchi on the board.
Chuchi.
Yeah,
Calvin.
Okay, yes. So I Infinity that, but then he chained Gamma, and then I chained Dragoon.
Chain results.
Yeah. So then he kept on doing stuff. He's expected to out my Dragoon with his rank 9.
Enter Blasphemy.
Yes. But then I said Lancia, and then he just went to he just kept on going into like Shenshin and stuff. But then I just burned an OTK next turn. So pretty nasty game. But you should talk about your last round.
Oh yeah, my last round I went against a Blue Eyes player.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, so you all just saw pretty much just the main part, the basic stuff of us at the locals. I'm actually recording this right now the day right after the locals, so we just went there yesterday. It's still pretty fresh in my mind. Once again, I got top 8. Not exactly sure which place it was. My other 2 friends, they did it all right also. So we didn't really actually have a chance to talk about our matches too much. So I decided to, you know what, just show the stuff in my binder while I talk about it a little bit. I just got this binder at the locals shop yesterday because I still didn't have a binder, but now I do, so that's cool. Maybe I'll just talk about this front page a little bit. These 2 are the misprints from the video. This is just a random Japanese Cyberload card. Pretty sure it's worthless, but you know, I could just say, hey, it's Japanese, and then someone will take it maybe because they like Japanese and they're a weeb or something. I don't know. Anyways, I also have this Stratini. Friend gave that one to me. It's damaged along with these 2, so they're probably not worth too much, but they just look pretty cool, so I put them in the front page. These are just for memes. I'll be honest, I'm shaking the camera quite a bit. I apologize. So yeah, Pato Sonico, I think in each one of these local videos I'm gonna find a way to just put this in there, but you saw it in the first locals video if you watched it. There's also Penguin Soldier, because you know, penguins are pretty cool. I might still make a penguin deck, probably not in real life though, because I don't really want to waste my money on penguins. And also Melfi Rabby. A shout out to the YouTube channel Melfi Rabby. But yeah, Melfis are pretty cool. Melfi Rabby's pretty funny, so decided to put that in there. Oh yeah, so pretty much I'll just talk about my matches. So I started against Live Twins, which was funny because it was actually the deck that I went up against in the last round of the last local video. And pretty much actually it was pretty funny. It was someone else, but almost the exact same thing happened in that game, so I'll just show you the kind of my updates I made to the deck. I still went with regular Cyber Dragons. I know I kind of insinuated that I was going to go with the more OTK Cyber style, Cyber Stark engine portion, whatever you want to call it. I just call it OTK Cyber Dragons because I actually don't consider this one an OTK deck. It's more of like a break your opponent's board and then just win. I don't know how to describe it yet. I like this version a lot better, actually. I'll be honest. That's kind of why I went with it. I felt like I would have more success with it. I do believe it to be the better variant after some testing. I know I said I wasn't really too sure. Now I'm pretty sure that this is the better variant. Anyways, I didn't make too much changes. Just to the extra deck, I know I'm only playing 1 Nova and 1 Infinity now. I added Zeus. Let's see, it's Link Monsters. I added in Lina. And I added in a Rampage Dragon. I took out Makaba. Made a few changes to the side deck. Let's see, so I am only playing 2 Nibiru just because I would play 3, but I don't have much space. 3 Lancia. I swapped out Bell for Lancia. I'm glad I did because this won me my match against Virtual World, which was, you know, one of my friends that you saw. 3 Droll. I think that's the same. I took out the Red Reboot and Imperial Order, and I put in 3 evenly matched because I thought it'd be very good against Flunderies, some control decks also, maybe even Sword Soul. I didn't really see it though, and I didn't really get a chance to side it as much as I would have liked to. And I actually didn't even play against Flounderies. I'm pretty sure that's its name, Flounderies. Something weird like that. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to play against them. I played against Sword Soul though. That was my game 3 actually. I'll talk about game 2 now as I slide back through this. So game 2 I was against Dragon Link. And our game 1 took like 30 minutes. It was insane. So probably like 20 plus turns actually, because he went first. Let's see. He used Safer effect, and then he pitched Safer for it. Oh, by the way, I just like to add on that this Dragon Link duels, he was a Chad, like, as they would say, Chad. Yes, he was really awesome to play with, and I had a lot of fun. I think that was my most fun match, even though I did lose it. Yeah, so game 1, like, there's just a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't even remember all of it because it was so long. Just mainly, like, there's a point in the middle where we just kept drawing and didn't really draw some good stuff. I was like drew, and I was like an Ash Blossom. He drew, he passed. I drew like an Overflow, and then he drew and passed. And then, oh yeah, he also did he Link summoned into Pisty just to do more damage. It was insane. So I did end up losing because I got in Cyber Emergency off of one of my top decks, and then I used it to search core, but then he drolled me after. There was no reason to normal summon core. I didn't have any other extenders. I just decided to set it because I was low on life points, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't die, but I'm pretty sure that was where actually, it was a few turns later where I ended up losing. Oh wait, I'm sorry, actually, I messed up. Actually, the game 1, I actually won that game. I said I lost for some reason. I actually ended up winning. That's right, I was able to go into a Chimera Tech, Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon, and I just was able to beat him down with it eventually by controlling him with hand traps and a few overflows, cosmics even. And then game 2, he decided to go first, and then he didn't do much. He did a seals, and then set a card pass. I also used Imperm against him. Let's see, he made the same play by Safert normal summon, then pitch Safert. So then I special summoned Cyber Dragon, he bounced my Cyber Dragon, then I just special summoned Cyber Dragon again. That's the good thing about Cyber Dragon in the Dragon League matchup, is that, if you summon it against Seals, they pretty much have to use Seals right away if they want to special summon from the deck. Right, so then I tried to use, I think it was a Cyber Repair Plant first, but then he flipped Imperial Order on me, and yeah, my hand was 4 spell cards, and you know how much Cyber Dragons rely on spell cards, so I couldn't do much, and then he ended up just beating me a few turns later. I still grinded him out for I think maybe 8 turns, and then game 3, we had 4 minutes to play game 3. So we're kind of running low on time here. I decided to, I thought that he was going to expect me to go second, and I kind of wanted to go first against him, so I, sided in summon limits, decided to go first. I didn't draw summon limit though, but I did still make a fair board with I think it was 2 hand traps. Yeah, I had an Ash, an Imperm, and then Infinity and Dragoon. And then he goes, and then he just droplets my board, and then Imperm Ash isn't really that, he didn't play around it too well. He still had just a small board. I was pretty much able to control his board, but then with what I had as my follow-up, he was just able to disrupt me there, and I wasn't really able to do too much. And I was rushing also because by the time I played my third, turn 3, there was like a minute left on the clock. So I was just like speeding through my plays. But then eventually he was just, he disrupted my Nova, which brought me Chimera Tech, Rampage Dragon, which wasn't actually that good in the situation, you know, because a lot of times if your opponent destroys Nova or something along those lines, you get to punish them a lot with that by special summoning from the extra deck, but in the situation I was in, it didn't really work too well. So he ended up we actually didn't even go into time. He had like 16 seconds left on his turn, and I was really low on life points, like I think 700. Yeah, I was at like 700 life points. And so he just had a Chaos Dragon Levianeer, unfortunately, so he just summoned that and attacked over Rampage Dragon. That was that game. That was still a really fun match though. Next I played against Sword Soul, which is interesting because I haven't really played against Sword Soul before. I've not experienced that matchup. I know it's one of the new decks from Burst of Destiny. I didn't really know too much to expect. I know they special summon tokens and synchro summon, but that's about it. I was kind of familiar with their end board, not really though. I won the die roll against the Sword Soul player and decided to go second. So he made a pretty good board actually. I think he had like 2 set disruptions and then 2 negates on board. Luckily I drew Dark Ruler, so I was able to use that against him. He had the 2 negates of Fleur and then the Sword Soul monster, and then he also had a Phoenix Enforcer with the 2 sets. So that was his board. So I was able to Dark Ruler him there, and then I just broke his board a good bit. I was eventually able to get like kind of a controlled game state. He also summoned this, I forgot what its name was, but it was a worm monster that like you declare an attribute, and then something like your opponent can't special summon monsters with that attribute. But I was still eventually able to just break his board, and then I got Koron off all the plays, so I normal summoned it and he just instantly scooped through that. Then game 2 was really fast. I kind of lost hard there. He went first, and then he set up a board, and he used that worm monster again and locked me out of light monsters. So all I could do was normal summon core, and then that wasn't really too good because he just negated my core. And then just on his turn, he just ended up OTKing. Then game 3, I decided to go first. I set up like just Infinity Dragoon. I think set Imperm also. I set Imperm a lot this locals. And then I was able to just kind of grind him out a little bit there. I ended up winning that match. Then game 4, I get paired against my friend who was on Virtual World. I did talk about this in the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I don't think I'm gonna talk about this anymore, but pretty much I drew insanely well both games. And I saw my opening hand, and immediately I just said, would you like to scoop now or later? He chose later, so I still had to go through my plays, but yeah. So yep, Cyber Dragons, back-to-back locals top with them. I've been to 2 locals in recent times with Cyber Dragons, and I topped them both with only 1 loss in each, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I don't think there's anything more I have to say. Let's see, after the locals we did go to get some chicken, which was nice. It tasted really good, and then we also watched some Impractical Joker's awesome TV show, by the way. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it, it's really funny. So yeah, so that's about it. I just did want to say, I think the last video, for me personally, it didn't really capture the effect of going to a locals too well. I didn't really record much in the room. I did take pictures of, you know, the cardboard cutouts of the anime characters. I think I captured the essence of the locals at least a lot more in this video. Let me know if there's anything I could still improve on in these videos. I'm pretty new to them. I mean, you know, I had the pack openings. I recorded a little bit in the locals. I showed all the Starlight rares, all the Ghost rares. So yeah, so you have a pretty nice sense for what the shop is now. Anyways, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, like I always say, just, you know, subscribe, all that stuff. Yep. I'm not even gonna finish it. I'm just gonna say subscribe. I'm not gonna say like, comment, join the Discord server, even though I just did. Anyways, yes. Alright, so, have a great day. Yes, of course. Goodbye.